¿Qué onda? This is Hector Canales bringing you another match from the past. Now, before we get to the match, this is one match I have been waiting to talk about. I trained at UPW in El Segundo, California, under the tutelage of Shane and Shannon, the Ballard brothers. Not only did they teach me how to wrestle, how to do the moves, do this, that, and the other, but most importantly, they taught me ring psychology and how to tell a story in the ring. To not just go out there and do moves, but to go out there and be a storyteller. This match took place early 2007. I remember it was pretty cold. I had been training with the Ballard brothers for a little over 2 years. Bryan Asher, who I'm wrestling here, had just moved to LA to learn how to wrestle. But he had been here long enough to know what's up. He really wanted to record this match and have a fantastic, phenomenal, beautiful match so he could send back home and show his family the progress he was making. Unfortunately, I got curious. I wanted to take everything that the Ballard brothers were teaching us and flip it. Do completely the opposite. Now, he still played his part and did his thing. I, on the other hand, I took a baby face and all the qualities that a baby face has and all the things that a baby face should do, and I did the opposite. What would it be like if I went against the Ballards' teaching, and that they proved to me that what the Ballards were teaching me was on point? Because I went against everything I've learned from the Ballard brothers, and I got booed. Heck, at one point, I had a lady tell her son not to cheer for me. This was a point where Bryan Asher put me in a sleeper hold. This was the time for me to get the crowd behind me, get them to start chanting my name, and then I hook up and I make this great comeback. So I decided to do something different. As he had me in the sleeper hold, I'm going down, and my big hookup was to do this. At that point, the people who kind of stayed in the moment of clapping, knowing this is the point they're supposed to clap for the baby face so he comes back up, they stopped clapping. Except for one little boy who you could hear him all by himself say, Tortillero, Tortillero. And that's the point where his mother turned to him. No, mijo, no. Don't cheer for him. Don't cheer for him. Bryan, myself, and even the referee started cracking up. Bryan, he tucks his head in so you can't see him laugh. I had an amazing time in this match because of just how stupid this was. Even the ref was like, what's happening? Bryan Asher, that was the point where he laughed. He laughed. Unfortunately, that was the only time he laughed. I'm sorry, Bryan. Something I haven't spoken about is my Michael Jackson doll. He actually came out in this match. You could barely see him, but he came out as my manager because as El Tortillero, I was playing a deaf mute. The only way I could communicate was through Michael Jackson, who again was my manager. Before the match had started, the promoter had asked to interview me to basically fill in some time because there weren't that many matches on the card. Not enough wrestlers showed up. When the match was done and over with, and I went to go get my manager, he didn't know what to make of it. He didn't understand. And I kind of didn't either. I was just going with it. The promoter goes to ask me a question. Hey, you lost your match, and how do you feel, and all this. So he gave me the microphone, of course, and I put the microphone to Michael Jackson. And I said, "Hi, I'm Michael Jackson!" Just like that. The people can't hear it. Like, me and the promoter were just laughing by ourselves. But the people couldn't hear it because the microphone was on Michael Jackson's face. And so I did it again. Hey, I'm Michael Jackson. The people sat there confused, and then I realized, oh, they can't hear me. So then I did it this way so they can hear me. Ha! I'm Michael Jackson. The promoter and we couldn't stop laughing. I gave him the mic, and he couldn't get any words out because he was just laughing. I couldn't get any words out anymore, so I just walked away, and I put his hand up like he's waving bye. When I got to the back and I saw Bryan Asher, he was very dejected and he was just sad and very disappointed. And I was just ecstatic on how awful it came out. And he was just like, he was just sad. And that's when the promoter walked in and he caught my attention. I turned around, he's still laughing. And he said, that was the funniest thing I've ever seen, I've ever done. Don't ever do that again. So this match took place at the Anaheim Marketplace. Never got paid there. The most I ever got was 2 bottles of water when it was sizzling hot and people were about to pass out. Well, I didn't care much for what I did. I just went out there and I had fun. And I hope you guys have fun watching this. Please like, subscribe, and comment.
Está ya el cuadrilátero. Este hombre representando a el bando rudo. Él es Mr. Clutch. Amigos, hace su regreso aquí a la WWE, el admirador número 1 de Michael Jackson, el borrachito, el tortillero. Esa lucha, señores, pactada a una sola caída, sin límite de tiempo. Una sola caída. A ver, la orden del referee que espera, que nos está comentando. Vámonos, dale, campanero. Borrachito. ¡Ah, chica! ¿Ya regresaste? Ya se me hacía. Hola, las tortillas están listas. Ahí está el tortillero, señores, haciendo sus tortillas a mano. go, work for it!
No, work. You fucking have to watch it. Shut up! Come on, Hector! Little makeover courtesy of me.
No se da, no se rinde, dice Illo. Bien, ahí se está agachando. Para que se lo va a llevar. Bien, la quebradora. Russian leg sweep. 1, 2. Que cada que dice el borracho, ese Joaquín se preocupa. Mira, ese Joaquín. Ese viene viento por 8, ahora sí, o creo que le hace falta a Tortillero su tequila. Hagamos el mono. Yo creo que sí. Un tremendo azote ahí que le está dando este Mr. Clutch. A Tortillero 1, 2, si puede ser. No. Ay, me recuerdan, esos me recuerdan a un luchador que venía que se llamaba Incógnito. Ay, hijo de eso. Esas luchas maratónicas. ¡Ya, referí!
¡Hola, chico!
¿Qué es eso? Parece gallina.
¡Hola, chico!
Ahí parece que eso puede ser todo. A ver si es 1, 2 y 3. Se acabó. A beneficencia del público, esa lucha se terminó.